I hear you over there, dude. I'm running all that cheese on me. He's a lie. I hear you. I hear you be over that line. I hear you were telling your daughter you want me to run your cheese on this nigga. And she was like, yeah. Oh, man. Boy, I was over here asleep. Yeah, I dozed out sitting here waiting on you to get on here. Yeah, my phone went off. Oh, my gosh. Raining. I already knew it. Hey, I told Wag last night, I said, I already got my mind wrapped around it. We're going to play in the rain. We play in the rain every time. I think he's going to be all right. But I think you got them traits for the rain on him. Mm-hmm.
Taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. 48 Sports College Football by Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Gamecocks will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out from inside his own team.
Can't miss.
Never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24.
What is this? Okay, we good.
Looking to move it through the air. Quickly complete.
Yeah, that boy fell on the ground. God almighty.
And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. And LSU starting to get that passing attack cranked up.
And this is a unit that typically LSU is as good as they are at quarterback. We know they're going to be physical. We know they got athletes all over the field. But when they get really good quarterback play, those teams are really special.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. This is a kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
Well, LSU receivers are known for their swagger. That is swagger well earned after that one.
You go outside and you make plays. Like, listen, you have swag, you have confidence, and you usually get a little bit loud, Reese, and be like, listen, feed me the rock. So many great LSU receivers in the past, and it's because of that swag.
LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Quarterback will audible. He's looking to throw it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season and early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early, and we're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and the pass is intercepted.
I don't know what that was, dude, but that was
the
tough.
Sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22.
And how about that
whole live that
defense here early in this game opening drive, facing one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football, and they're able to get an interception. That is going to be massive for their confidence in this game.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Now, a couple of times historically that the SEC has reached into the Big 12 during an expansion era, and the Big 12 would love to land a blow on the field here in this one.
Yeah, and I think there probably is some of that with the Big 12. A lot of these teams, they used to be in our conference, and you've kind of ruined what we had built. So we got a chance now to make a dent in this, to show you, like, we're not just your, like, little recruiting system and little farm team, Jesse. Like, we're a real conference that wants to come out and make a statement.
I agree, David. I think the Big 12 throughout the years here recently has done a good job reloading and bringing in good quality programs with a lot of talented football players and those wide open, up-tempo, high-scoring offenses that can give any SEC defense problems.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Shakes off the tackler. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Looking for a productive play on first down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Caught over the middle. It's Cutler. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Yeah, and the fullbacks don't run long routes. Most of the time you keep those guys short off of a little play action or a run fake. Gets the catch, secures it, gets a little bit of yardage.
Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast.
Ah, come on. You got to block that nigga, man.
Safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the
75.
football.
Waited too long.
And limit
Go.
gains like right here on this play.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Really nice focus by this sophomore, and he jumped on his chance to make a play.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
Fires to the wideout.
Let it go.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Now on second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw, it's Collins. Coming after him. Gets him, but now he's swallowed up, and he'll be knocked down for a loss on the trick play.
This was one of the keys to the game. Could this quarterback, could he extend plays and then make throws in scramble situations? That time, the defense was able to get to him and bring him down for a huge loss.
This is a third and long. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
Well, this offense is given a lesson right now on how to fight through adversity, because first and second down was ugly, but they come up with that huge completion to now set up a manageable fourth down opportunity to keep this drive alive.
Would have just been a 47-yard field goal attempt from here, but they're thinking touchdowns and trying to move the chains here on fourth. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unleashes one. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20.
I'm glad you didn't see him.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time. Going deep. He's got it down the left side. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the first down.
Really nice timing on that throw. Quarterback had to hold it, allow his receiver to work his route, but he threw it at the perfect moment so that he was able to make the catch inbounds right on the sideline.
Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. Can't get him to the ground. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see
that boy there knocking it forward for 10 yards. I like it.
In this game, throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
The give to the running back from the shotgun.
Where'd 99 come from? It was ugly.
Impose their will in the red zone. Balls at the 13. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got some room, headed to the goal line.
Hey, that nigga's running down that backside. My God.
Touchdown, South Carolina.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think we can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Here's a quick throw out to the left.
Don't knock him forward.
And with that, we'll head to the second quarter.
Goodness. These fools knock him forward.
South Carolina 7, LSU 0.
I ain't gonna try.
Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. They'll try to get it through the air. Pressure coming. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Third down and short. They choose to pass it. They got the whole playbook open because it's third and short. On their own side of the field, you could tell the QB wasn't going to make a mistake. He did not want to force the ball, make a bad decision. He throws the football away, lives to fight another down.
A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. They'll run for it on fourth down.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's a fumble. And the offense goes on the football, but they are short of the line to gain. It'll be a turnover on downs.
And as a defense, you just want to steal some possessions, create some turnovers. You force the fumble.
Oh, come on, 98.
To fall back on it.
How that nigga don't get that, dog?
Just get a little bit frustrated because it's the luck of a bounce.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Trying to find his man on first down. He's got his man. At the 45 on his way. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Just about any LSU offense will make you hold your breath when they play pitch and catch.
Yeah, just such elite playmakers usually, just such speed. And listen, when you're a defense, speed kills. And LSU, no matter who plays quarterback, they always got dudes that can fly out wide that absolutely scare.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Scanning the field, it's Collins. It's complete on the right side. There to make the stop, but they used the back in the passing game and pick up the first down. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him on the
good
ground.
play.
You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
LSU quick to the line.
Let him get on that thing with her. What are we doing here?
Now the play fake. Looking left. Complete downfield.
I don't know what happened there.
He
I don't know
will
what
step out
happened.
of bounds, but not
I don't know what happened. Why is my corner leaving?
First down for this offense. The Tigers come to the line with
crazy.
a fresh set of downs. Now from inside the red zone. Throws to the wideout.
Oh, he's short.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are first and goal. Powers forward.
Oh, what?
And he takes it to
Oh,
the
man.
touchdown LSU.
Hell no. I got to challenge that, bro. They gonna give him that? That nigga was nowhere near
So
in.
he took a chance by
Wow.
using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later.
That's crazy.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Ole Miss dazzled in just about every phase of the game. And for a program that's turned out elite receivers from DK Metcalf to A.J. Brown, I think we may have seen the next great one emerge today. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Toss sweep to the right. Across the 25, he's got room. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
You see so many offenses these days just throw swing routes to the running back. That's the extension of the run game. Well, that's the play that's the extension of. It's the toss.
99?
If he gets outside,
Yeah, I don't know
watch
who
out, he
them-
can dial up home runs.
They ends. Yeah.
That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap
Oh, they
it
on the
from
same
midfield.
side. Yeah.
Might as well give it to him again.
Get off him. Run hard, boy.
Some
Get up and
really
run.
tough
You ain't down.
running there gets him to the 45-yard line.
This running back just doesn't
What
go
is
down easy.
wrong?
It's just difficult
How
for
we keep-
defenses to get him on the ground. Not overly huge, but if I'm an offensive
I don't get
coordinator,
how I
I'm gonna
keep
continue
them
to
up.
find ways to feature him and just, you know what? Let his talent do the rest.
Give to the running back. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
It's cool. I got three stars in the backfield.
Defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. They'll try to get outside. Running with power. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
I'll tell you what, when the ball's tossed on the perimeter really quickly, you got to take really good angles. When I'm a safety and I'm spinning down, I'm trying to catch that guy. He's got so much space out there now. I don't have a lot of help from my defensive tackles or my defensive ends. Those are tough spots to be in. You could tell the running back won that battle. Got
good catch, boy.
yards. Nice positive play for this offense.
Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. That's caught. It's Ogden. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. On the option. He'll pitch it. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Quarterback keeper. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Good block. Good block.
This guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Lining up to tack one more.
Thought it was going to be a pass.
And the PAT gives
No, you thought I was running counter back. Oh.
lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
On the move from inside his 5.
Took away my
Nice job
cutback.
by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
I really don't want to play that. Let me play that.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time. It's now showing up here.
Come on, man.
Tips, deflections, those are such good things.
Oh, my God.
Sometimes they lead to interceptions.
Oh,
big
my
plays.
God.
Just try to get any kind of disruption you can.
Brother. What are we doing, brother? Come on, Santiago. Golly, man.
From the 25. They'll try to get the first through the air. Throwing right. Got his man downfield.
I had to get that
And
up.
they are pushing the ball down the
thought we
field.
was
A
gonna get
big
there.
pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
Got him downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback checking off. They'll throw it from the red zone. And the defense got him at the 27. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Negative play on 1st down. That's what a defense always wants. To the air, it's Collins. Getting some heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Unloads to the wideout. Got his man.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
That boy do the hell, boy.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
They've got him pinned deep in their
Oh,
own end,
terrible.
and this
I
crowd
should've
trying to help
knocked it
keep them
down.
there. This is a designed run.
Get out of there, boy.
Quarterback gets the 1st down. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
1st down for the offense.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
With the score, South Carolina 14.
I wish I could have got up the sideline with that hole.
LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one.
Oh, get out of there.
Makes a move.
Dang it.
He found some really
Man, I was
good
trying to cut off that boy
running
back.
and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the
Damn.
drive. South
Bumped into
Carolina
that
ready
nigga.
to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They opened this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
That nigga shot that gap
Down
in, boy.
to the turf, but not before getting the 1st down.
And I know
Boy, you
it's
shot the
not
hell out that
sexy,
gap.
But those little runs just keep you on your heels, keep the sticks moving, making you understand, like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to be patient. A lot of offenses aren't patient. They get too big play happy, wanting to force the ball down the field. This offense is staying nice and patient right now.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. After run, now throw. Pocket starts to collapse.
I had it. I had it. I had it. I threw it too damn late. I had it. God dog it.
You're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball
Should
a
have
bit
threw
longer.
those. That's
You're
me.
asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Hit as he throws. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. On 4th down, going to the air. Gonna let it fly. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
I thought you was gonna go back and get on it.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability, that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive feat.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find
That boy
any
trying to
crease
get
in
through
that
that.
kickoff.
God
I
almighty,
imagine
man.
He'll be stopped at the 17.
Let me see what you finna do. I'm scared. I'm really scared.
We'll
Huh?
dive into the playbook here on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude,
Ooh.
if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
That boy got hurt. That boy got hit.
Flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop. Who knows? Better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Back to throw, it's Collins. On the run, fires downfield.
Oh, I thought he had threw it too far.
Building momentum, picking up a chunk of
Damn,
yardage,
13
moving
don't
the
just
chains
stand there and
down
look at
to
the
the
ball.
34. Death Valley has a well-earned
You know my
rep for
nerve.
being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback, to have everything on your side.
And have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game, they are on their feet, yelling, screaming. Now, listen, we can't play all the words they're yelling, Reese, but they are an intimidating threat.
It's a really nice play there. The thing about this guy, he forces the defense to have to stay disciplined. You just can't take a play off. He reminds me of an old LSU quarterback that I used to play against, Herb Tyler. He was a guy that could hurt you throwing the ball, but he was also shifty and he could extend plays. We had a great defense at Florida, full of NFL dudes, but he just never let you feel comfortable because of his...
Yes, sir.
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Nice play by the DB. Most people say offenses have the advantage, right? They know where they're going. They have the footing underneath them. Defensive guys, you still got to guess. You might be a little bit more cautious. No, sir, this defensive back does a great job breaking on the football, going up and making the
I lost my other running back. That boy hurt. Can't play
They
him.
got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They're trying to crease them off the left tackle. And he is swarmed under a host of
Boy,
defenders
these
here to
niggas
make the
here,
stop.
man. They keep. Damn. Damn.
Here
What are we
comes
doing?
his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. They'll run the option.
Yeah.
The pitch. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on 4th down. They want to run this quarterback.
Oh, I almost got out of there.
Short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And he calls his own number, tries to go get the 1st down, but he just couldn't get to it. Nice job by the defense, locking in, not letting him get that extra couple yards that he needed to get the big 1st down.
Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. David, this dude is so hard to get on the ground. He broke tackles, he kept the play alive, but the defense was relentless here too.
Just kept pursuing and pursuing. You see, he gets away from the first guy, but the second guy comes in there and gets a good shot on him. But he tried to stay alive, but the defense is just swarming all over the field.
Feeling some heat. Blasted as he lets it go.
Oh, come on.
Snowed under by the defense. He completed the pass, but welcome to
Yeah,
college
yeah,
football.
yeah. Yeah,
Rush, but he took a hit there.
Man, I thought I was
3rd
going to
down,
break in
and
front of
this
it.
offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Wants to throw. It's Collins. They're trying to get to it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
Quarterback checking the play. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On 4th down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to
I should have threw. Nah, you good. I should have sent pressure.
Catch the football, he makes a huge play for this.
Oh, pick that!
And keeps the drive alive.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Really nice job by the defense. They know the quarterback was outside the pocket. They were still able to get a hat on him just as he was trying to make that throw and force the incompletion.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Got his man on the outside. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding.
Try to take away what you can, man. Make you take your time.
Now they've set up 3rd down.
Dang, I wish he would have made them fumble.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50.
I'm in the wrong thing here.
Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Unloads it left.
Ooh!
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move. Going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. Uncorks one.
Yes,
and
sir.
they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
Man, that is a big-time drop right there. 4th down.
I didn't think I was going to get back to it.
Maybe get the 1st down. That is tough to swallow, but as a QB, I got to walk over to him and say, listen, dude, we're going to need you later on. I still believe it.
And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter.
I'm going to take the quarter there. I'm going to take the quarter. That guy ain't do it, man. Dude, this has been a good game, man. It's been a good game. You just done had a few bad throws, man.
2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. Here's the handoff.
Oh, he almost come out of there.
To lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Off the play fake, trying to get to it.
We didn't have no time, man.
He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up
I'm not gonna go for it. We're gonna just continue to let our defense
You
play.
wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the 4th quarter.
Oh yeah, we'll take it right there on the 20. Good job. It's a good punt. I shouldn't have put that. What's the place? Let's do that.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stands.
Hold on.
For this offense, they can stay aggressive, knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
They need something that goes forward this time on 2nd and long from the 14. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Looking to throw, it's Collins.
Yeah.
Finds his back in the middle.
Maybe
And they're able to get
maybe
him
he
on
was
the
gonna
ground.
come back with something. I just
They've
couldn't
got the
get
weapons
to it.
stay aggressive. Just made a big play. Let's see if we can take a shot here into the end zone, score, and try to save as much time on the clock as we can.
Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Finds the tight end. And he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down.
And even though they're trailing
That's
here
a
in the
good
fourth
play
quarter,
there.
they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. You saw a nice completion on that last third down. Let's see if
This
he can keep
boy,
it going.
did you get hit?
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. And you don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong.
That's
Sometimes
crazy.
QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Steps away to find some room. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from.
The
That's
number one
tough.
objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
They'll toss it to the outside on the left. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they
What
get
y'all
him
got
out of
planned
bounds
for this
after a
evening,
short
dude?
gain.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the
Oh,
lead.
okay,
Thank
okay,
you to the
okay.
defense for
That's
forcing
what's
that
up.
turnover, setting us up. Now, if we could put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
You played it. Oh, get out of there, Ollie. Allison. That nigga tried to big hit him.
He's off to the races. Big gain on that one as he steps
Trying to
out
big
of
hit that
bounds
nigga,
with a
man.
first down.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there.
Yeah,
Similar
tried to big hit him.
situation with a lead like this, they'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
Pulled down after a pickup of 3 balls at the 13. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. An unforced
messed
error
that play
there. They
off.
don't
Made
get the
me
snap
change it.
off
That's
in
stupid.
time.
That's
So
my fault.
frustrating to see an offense lose track of the
If I hit the
play
wrong
clock
button.
and pick up a penalty like that. And here comes the offense on
I'll take
2nd
that.
down.
That's fine. I'll take it. I'll take it.
He's looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Baxter. They stop him almost immediately.
Yeah, come
Short
back
gain
for that.
there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh
Oh,
set with 1st and
this
goal.
might be wrong here. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, this wrong right here. Yep.
They'll
Got him.
run it. They want to take their time here. He'll be stopped just short
Mm-hmm.
of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense
Yeah.
is on the field. It
It
looks
is.
like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And the offense trying now to put this thing away. They're going to keep running the football to keep bleeding the clock. They've got the lead here late, now down by the goal line.
I'm
Just
laughing
take
at
as
you, bro.
many
You
seconds
crazy,
off the
man.
clock
Oh,
as
get
you
out there.
can before snapping this football. And
Touchdown, South Carolina. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They tack a little more onto this lead.
If they stop letting you play, if they stop the rain game, you might be all right.
This team early this year is it looks like they can fight through adversity. They started the year 2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance here in the 4th quarter. But after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that shows me they've got the mental toughness to potentially make a run this year.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Louisiana Tech is down right now, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Ruston today. They're trailing by 10 to Houston. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking to throw, it's Collins. He's going to fire deep.
Oh, hold on.
He's got it downfield. Huge gain. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion
Say what?
gets him 30-plus. Quick timeout called by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute.
That's the first big play you done got off like that,
Changing
man.
the plays at the line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He'll take another shot here. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted.
I thought that boy caught it.
It'll be second down.
Yeah, I thought he caught it.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Yeah, I thought that nigga caught that. Oh, they got me in a bad way right here.
Play action. Fires left. Oh,
I should have stayed with it. That's my fault.
Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
I was in the wrong shite.
They are really clicking along. First and goal on just the 4th play of the drive.
Good
Finds
shoot.
his big tight end. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football.
Out of the gun, looking to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Yes, sir. I know what I'm finna do now, though, boy. You trying to big hit everything, you know what I'm saying?
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over.
I'm pissed
interested to
off,
see
boy.
the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this
that.
clock and say,
Hey,
all right,
man,
we
run
did
that
enough today.
nigga
We kicked them
over.
offense.
Why are we not running him
Call by the
over, man?
defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Power football with the run. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Plows through the
Oh, my bad. I
defense.
thought you was ready,
They
boy.
wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country.
I'm gonna have some
getting
class.
first downs. That running back is one of the biggest reasons.
I ain't
He
gonna
is
try
a
to do you
weapon.
like y'all be trying. Y'all, I ain't gonna try to embarrass you, man. That boy got a chew toy over there.
The Gamecocks with the 1st and 10. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory.
GG,
A
man.
strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills,
Ouch, that
just
hurt.
get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Oh, man. Ooh. Two picks that, man. Gotta slow down on the interceptions, man. He got hurt. We didn't really get to play. That sucked. How many picks we got? Let's see. So we waiting on. Oh, they the last one. He will be scoring. He playing here, I forgot what I ate. Chicken strip. Where I gotta play to? Week 4. Who is it week 4, man? Do the guy. Week 4. That boy built for 392.